With money practically coming out of their ears, have you ever wondered what billionaires actually do with all that wealth? While billionaires do love spending money on rich toys like giant yachts and sports cars, they probably do some pretty smart things with their cash too. We did a bit of research and found out where billionaires keep all their money. But before we go any further, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, subscribe to Tech Division, and hit the bell icon for notifications. Now, let's get into it. Billionaires are worth more than some countries. Billionaires like Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and Ambani have an astronomical amount of money stashed in their bank accounts. These guys are worth more than the GDP of several countries combined. For example, Jeff Bezos has a net value of $186 billion, which is worth more than Iraq. Mark Zuckerberg's $102 billion is worth more than Slovakia, and Bill Gates at $119 billion is worth more than Kuwait. Billionaires can't afford to let their money stay idle, however, so their figures tend to keep increasing with every passing second. With increasing inflation, the value of wealth decreases over time, which means the world's super rich keep on figuring out innovative ways to diversify their portfolios and, in turn, keep increasing their bank accounts. While they do spend exorbitant amounts on fast cars, swimming pools, and even super expensive holidays, their investments are making them money through stocks, investments, real estate, new technology, and so much more. Investing in the stock market. Investing in stocks is a favorite pastime of billionaires who buy up shares in major profit-making companies. The rich engage scores of financial advisors and multiple brokerages to make sure their money goes to the right places. With hundreds of brokerages working around the clock, it doesn't even matter if one fails, as there are others to mitigate or recover the loss. If there is one man who is a whiz at stocks, it's Warren Buffett. A major chunk of Buffett's $100 billion wealth has come from stocks, which is why he is regarded as one of the world's most successful investors. Buffett invests his money in stable companies with high growth potential. Buffett made a killing by investing $1.3 billion in shares of Coca-Cola back in 1988. Today, his investment is worth a whopping $18 billion. Mark Zuckerberg's salary is just $1, but the majority of his billions comes from his stock in Facebook. As CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos earns a salary of just $81,840, but his $156 billion net worth comes from his Amazon shares. Even though Bezos will be stepping down as Amazon CEO in the third quarter of 2021 and will become the executive chairman of the company, it hardly matters what role he is on, as he still earns the lion's share from his stock. Michael Bloomberg started out with just $10 million from his financial analysis company, but today his net worth is almost $51 billion, making him the second richest investor in the world. Banking. If banking can be considered a great investment, then there is no beating Joseph Safra as the world's richest banker. Safra has an estimated net worth of just over $24 billion. Among several banks worldwide, Safra owns the Safra National Bank of New York and Banco Safra, Brazil's 8th largest bank. Safra also holds several profitable holdings, like 50% of banana grower Chiquita Brands International and multiple major real estate holdings across the United States of America. Manufacturing. There are many billionaires who shovel their wealth into manufacturing, and who could be a better example of this practice than Elon Musk? Musk has had phenomenal success with Tesla, and now, more recently, with SpaceX. Musk's latest venture has been a foray into the manufacturing of electric batteries for electric cars and other various purposes. After a major breakthrough in battery technology in 2020, Tesla's gigafactories around the world are now churning out batteries like there is no tomorrow. A single tweet by Elon Musk on September 11, 2020, about exciting things in store for his battery division hiked up the electric car company's stocks by $13 billion in 1 week. Manufacturing needs a lot of capital to start, no doubt, but when you are on the right track, the sheer scale of manufacturing can make you billions in no time. As they say, money begets money. Another man who has put his money into manufacturing and services is Richard Branson, who owns 500 companies under the banner of the Virgin Group. This conglomerate is now worth over $21 billion, not too shabby. Trusts. A neat way that billionaires stash away their money is in trusts. A trust fund is a legal entity similar to a non-profit or a corporation where rich people put their money so that it has no connection with their estate and wealth, making it harder to contest in court. Trusts can even be used to hide actual assets, pay taxes, and also safely spend your money. It's kind of like giving your kid a fat wad of pocket money without anyone knowing. Trust funds can be set up in the name of any and every family member, and believe it or not, even those who don't exist yet, like grandchildren or even great-grandchildren. You could have a trust for your business too. Bill Gates has set up a successful trust called the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation Trust, which owns 14 publicly traded companies, of which 11 pay super dividends. Technology. Technology, especially aerospace research and future tech, is fast becoming a favorite pastime among billionaires. Jeff Bezos' Blue Origins is an aerospace manufacturer and suborbital spaceflight service company founded in 2000. The company focuses on a variety of technologies like rocket-powered vertical takeoff and vertical landing (VTVL) vehicles for access to suborbital and orbital space. With NASA as their biggest customer, Blue Origins is worth almost $169 billion today. Not to be outdone, Elon Musk's SpaceX is heavily invested in spaceflight research and has already achieved success in their heavy-duty space payload vehicles like the Falcon Heavy and Dragon, which are engaged in ferrying cargo and astronauts for NASA into space. SpaceX earned a revenue of $2 billion in 2019 alone. Mark Zuckerberg has backed robotics company Vicarious, and he has also invested $5 million into Mastery Connect, a company that builds student management software for teachers. Additionally, Bill Gates has invested in Breakthrough Energy Ventures, a clean tech venture capital fund that funds startups engaged in clean technology that can help cut carbon emissions. The venture has soared to an impressive $16 billion in 2019 from $400 million in 2013, a 40% increase. Real estate. Real estate is another profitable area for investment that billionaires take advantage of. Not only is it fun to own amazing properties in various locations, but land generally retains, if not increases, in value with time. Take Richard Branson, for instance. He owns Necker Island in the British Virgin Islands, Sunbunyola in Mallorca, and Mont Rochelle in South Africa. All of these islands are part of his Virgin Group. Branson earns huge profits from the various resorts and retreats operating on his properties, making up part of Branson's $4.1 billion net worth. Mark Zuckerberg has also been bitten by the real estate bug and has spent millions in real estate purchased across the US, including multiple properties in Palo Alto and San Francisco, a plantation on Kauai Island in Hawaii, and 2 properties in Lake Tahoe worth $59 million. Billionaires also spend their money in several smaller ways too, although the term small may be a matter of perspective. Many of the super rich own private jets, hoards of jewelry, famous art, rare cars, and even gigantic yachts. In most cases, however, these individuals usually make money faster than they can spend it. What would you do if you had $1 billion? Let us know down in the comments, and if you liked what you saw, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Tech Division.